We're at Toyota headquarters here for HQC 2025. I got a bunch of amazing vehicles around me that I can drive if I want to today. What do you think about the Copper Crest UX? It's actually looking pretty good. Everything looks good in Copper Crest. Final edition of the RCF. It's a bittersweet one. We got the GR Corolla updated for 2025 with a bigger grille. We got the updated Hakone edition. That's one of the first cars I reviewed as an fully full-time YouTuber here on the channel. The original Hakone edition. This one looks even better. But I'm here to drive the Corolla FX hatchback with this new Inferno paint color and these white wheels. There's another FX here up on the lawn, kind of in the courtyard here, that is white on white. That looks good too. You can also get this FX hatchback in a dark blue color. The orange to me takes a cake, but it looks really clean on white and white. Like, remind me of like Air Force One's white on white. So front end glossy black, nice paint match Inferno lip at the bottom, and these looks like it has fog lights, but they're deletes. They're like fog light deletes. So I thought maybe that would have an all one up on the GR Corolla over here with the foggies, but it does not. It's kind of like a psych. Now the engine couldn't be any more different between 3 cylinders turbo, 4-cylinder naturally aspirated. Let's go ahead and open the hood, give you guys an idea. Now, I'm a little bit sad that Toyota's not offering a manual on this. If you want the manual, you can get it in the GR Corolla, of course, but just a few years ago, you get the Corolla hatchback in America with a 6-speed manual. It was slow as heck, but now we just have the CVT on the Corolla hatchback. And I even would have been happy if Toyota included the 2-liter hybrid system that you see on the Corolla Sport Touring Wagon in other markets. You see it actually in the hatchback in other markets, the 2-liter hybrid with 196 horsepower all-wheel drive. This FX, it definitely deserves a little bit more than this in my opinion. But we'll actually get out on the streets and drive. I've got a Panasonic battery in here. That's nice. But 169 horsepower mated tube, a CVT with a true first gear. Should get good fuel economy at least. All right, blacked out mirrors, beautiful 18-inch white wheels. That's one of the, that's like, besides the wing, that's really what pops on this vehicle and the Inferno paint color. But big wing, guys, the wing looks better here than on the GR Corolla. Like, are you kidding me? What do you guys think? Do you like, I like this wing more than what we have just like a standard wing over there. Yes, it has a carbon fiber roof, but I'm digging the wing, guys. The wing looks good. And I think we got some unique interior accents. Ooh, blacked out badge here. Let's take a look. The GR Corolla is not blacked out. Now I know you could black it out yourself, the GR Corolla badge. Sorry, the Corolla, even the Corolla lettering is not that cool. Of course, it's got the triple exhaust, but it's got a chrome Toyota badge. This one looks maybe better. It just doesn't have all the cool exhaust tips, but the Corolla badge is better here. Look at this. This is an old throwback to the 85 hatchback FX. Now last year, Toyota had an FX special edition of the Corolla, but it was the sedan. Like, the FX was never a sedan, so it was just kind of a weird decision. They finally did us right here. At least it's a hatchback as we, salute the 1985 Corolla FX 16, I think is what technically the name of it was. All right, let's go ahead and get in the back. I can compare these two all day. They both look pretty darn sweet. Orange accents, and we know the back of the Corolla is it's pretty punishing for taller people. So orange stitching here, which is pretty cool. USBs in the back, no vents in the back though. On the inside, orange stitching on the door, on the armrest, on the seat. We got this suede insert with a little bit of perforation. That's good, so I'm not gonna get too sticky in there. Headrest, orange stitching on the steering wheel, orange stitching on the shift boot. Now let's go and fire up, guys. There's no sunroof in here, which is gonna make for my driving impressions a little bit tougher. All right, we have a 7-inch screen here. This looks like the 8 or 9-inch screen here. Gosh, I can't wait for the new Toyota software to get in here, the Arene software, because this is just ridiculous. Set up later. Oh, just exit. Thank you. All right, it does have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. I don't think I'm gonna bother with it because I'm not gonna be in here that long. I know what this vehicle is gonna drive like. If you guys are wondering how slow it is, I think I got some charge left on my race meter. Beautiful. So let's start driving this around and having fun with the really fun. Oh my gosh, the steering's so soft in here. It is like there's no resistance to this steering wheel whatsoever. It's kind of comical. All right, so let's keep going. I do have drive modes down here by the shifter. We'll leave it in sport mode. It immediately, like, you know, did that downshift. This vehicle feels light, so that's good. Like I mentioned, the steering's light, but it also feels very light. There's a nice LC 500, and that looks like ultra white. Could be imminent white pearl, because I don't think ultra white's typically an F Sport color. All right, so let's get into the brakes. We're still in Toyota's parking lot. Yeah, I mean, it's good. It's fine. You know, it's not punchy. Yeah, once it gets out of that first gear, it gets kind of sloppy with the simulated shifts. I can already tell that. Throwing around the turn. Not as much grip as a GR Corolla, but it still feels good. It feels lightweight. All right. Ooh, there's my LC 500. That's like my dream car right there, the LC 500 convertible in Flair yellow. Ooh, white interior looks good on it too. Oof. All right. We're waiting for a 0 to 60 here to kick in. Oh, here we go. We got the drag meters up and running. So we'll wait for a. Oh, there's an orange. There's the competitor to this car, the Honda Fit. We'll maybe do a front wheel drive burnout here in front of Toyota HQ. I don't think they'd be thrilled about that, but this car is kind of comical, and I guess 0 to 60 is almost dangerous in this car because it's going to take about 10 seconds to get there. So, you know, the strengths of this car is the hatchback cuteness to it. It's also going to be, what's the heck? My rearview mirror is not set up properly with the LC 500. It's sounding so good. But the strengths of it is just going to be the handling and fuel economy and having good looks. You can get looks at, I mean, I think the GR Corolla took a step back with the 25 refresh in terms of looks. All right, and then this guy comes out and it's like, man, it's really, really attractive. Okay, let's throw it around the turn here. This is why you get this car. Handles great. It feels like it weighs nothing. All right, and in sport mode, it goes. It's a nice Camry there. Oh, there's 60. Okay, obviously that was not a 0 to 60, but it's fairly perky in sport mode. All right. Ride quality, not great. I feel and hear everything, but it's a Corolla. What do you expect? Hitting the brakes hard, and well, shoot, that went to a red light. So I don't know if a 0 to 60 is even possible with this car because it's going to take forever to get there. But let's torque brake. Ooh, it does about 2,400 RPM. Oh, what, we spun the tires. We're not going to get to 60 before this red light. Oh, maybe we will. Maybe we will. We did it. Okay, hit the brakes. Hit the brakes. Brakes are great. The brakes are better than the powertrain. 0 to 60 in 8.9. I cracked 9 seconds. Honestly, that's better. I mean, 1 foot rollout is on there, but 8.93. You get this vehicle for fuel economy, handling, and the cool looks. All right, I think I'm gonna back up, do a U-turn here, and get back to Toyota HQ so I can review some other products. But signing out from just a quick jaunt with the beautiful and fun, I'd call it fun, a little cheeky, this Corolla FX. They did it right. They brought it in some fun paint colors. They did the white wheels, and they gave us the hatchback, which it deserved so much. So about a 9-second 0 to 60 car, not quite a burner, but yeah. If it was a manual, I would be okay with a 10-second 0 to 60 just because it's so much more fun than this CVT. But I'll see you guys in the comments. Have a great day, and peace.